Bitcoin rejects from 68K again, and the bears look like they're planning more downside. Let's see if there's any hope for the bulls. Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 4 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 66,550. We're gonna start off here with the 3-week chart. Yesterday we had a candle close. As you can see, we got rejected badly off this 50 moving average at 74,117. This is bearish, and this looks like it's going to want to head down towards the 80 moving average at 57,147. You can see here that the stochastics RSI are just dragging on the floor. The 2-week chart also closed yesterday. Told you guys if we close this red candle, it's going to be tweezer tops, and if we get tweezer tops, more than likely we're going to have more downside. This looks like it's headed towards this 100 moving average now at 60,147 and possibly lower. You can see here in the stochastics RSI that we were on the way up, but I'm starting to see some curvature. This might end up rolling over again. On the weekly chart, another candle close we had yesterday. We closed another red candle. If you guys think about it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10 candles were pretty much red here. This is the only anomaly, this green candle, and then we got a red one right after, that's tweezer tops. So this week that just happened is another red candle. This looks like it's primed to go towards the 200 moving average at 59,427. You can see here that the stochastics RSI is starting to roll over as well. The 6-day chart is not looking good. This looks like it's rolling over. We have a big red engulfing candle here. This closes in 1 day and 5 hours. We're barely holding support here at the 200 moving average at 65,958, and this is a clear bear flag here. This looks like it's going to drop us all the way down into the 40s. On the 2-day chart, this is where I do have a bear flag, and this measure move does take us down to about 43, probably a little bit lower than 43k. We can see here that the stochastics RSI still have to reset. We have a lot more room to come down. We have a big red engulfing candle there, and then after that we haven't really been able to do much. We had a red candle, a green candle that rejected off this 21 moving average. This is looking bearish. The daily chart here is all the way on the bottom. We're below the 21, below the 200 moving average here. We're getting rejected off the 50 moving average. This candle closes in 4 hours, and we were only able to make it up to 68,169 before getting rejected. We fell all the way down to 65,800. We're trying to hold above 66k now. We can't hold 66k. We're gonna drop to 65, and we can't hold that. I do see more downside. In the 22-hour chart, stochastics are low here. We got rejected off all the moving averages. Again, another wick here is looking bearish. 8-hour chart, these stochastics look like they're on the way up, but look at the RSI. We never got above the 50. We got rejected here. Right now we're having a red candle. This closes in 4 hours. This is going to end up being an evening star. This green candle, this indecisive candle, then this red candle, that's a bearish sign, especially if we're below the 200 and the 21 moving average, which is at 68,324. On the 4-hour chart, you guys know I have this in a head and shoulder pattern. This head and shoulder pattern right here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, takes us down to about 62k or so. And then yesterday I was talking to you guys about a bear flag that I'm seeing that takes us all the way down to about 63k. And as you can see, we got back above the 21 moving average, but then look, a big wick, a big wick, a big wick, then a gigantic red engulfing candle back into the pattern. We got below the 21 moving average, and now we're basically back into this bear flag. Look at the stochastics RSI, they're rolling over. The RSI got rejected right off the 50 on the RSI. This is currently looking primed to head down to about 63k. Take a look at the 1-hour chart. Stochastics are on the floor. Maybe we could get a bounce up from here, but this is not looking good. We never got above the 200 moving average at 68,553. We basically got rejected. We're getting rejected off the 21 moving average at 67,257. And look at this. This is a rounded top. Rounded tops don't pay the bills. It looks like we're headed for more downside here. The 15-minute chart, you can see the rounded top even more here. Major rejection. We lost to 21, we lost to 200, and currently this 21 moving average looks like it's going to cross the 200 moving average towards the downside, and that is bearish when that happens. The stochastics are on the way up, but unless we could get above this rounded top here, it's not going to mean much. So we've been ranging right now basically from 65 to 68k. We've been stuck in a range. Honestly, Bitcoin's very sensitive right now. It's very weak. Any bad news could easily just drop us down to 60k. Good news could possibly bring us back up to 70k, but as we all know, there's resistance there at 70k, and even if we held 70k, there's major resistance at 74k. I just feel that Bitcoin is too weak right now to make a major move up unless there is some drastic good news that happens. Maybe the war ends and that could boost us up, but unless some good news happens, it looks like we will be having more downside. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a set up to watch. Do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.